Welcome to the Mesa Messenger newscast. I'm Haley Weddington. Colorado Mesa University favorite Bravo's Pizza has recently announced that they will once again serve the Grand Valley late night on Fridays and Saturdays. Bravo's posted on their Facebook on February 3rd that they will now be staying open until 3 a.m. on the weekends if you, quote, need a midnight snack. The pizza joint discontinued their late night service last spring because of the alcohol-induced brawl that erupted inside the restaurant. Bravo's is best known for their Heroes and $5 monster pizza slices. We went to Bravo's to ask their customers what they thought about the return of the late night hours. We talked to Brandon Zinzer, a longtime customer of Bravo's Pizza.
I think that they're going to get quite a bit more business. I don't think it's going to be anything really that substantial because even though it is a college town and people stay up later, I mean, the people who come out at 1, 2, 3 a.m., I mean, it's minimal compared to the amount of people in the city. So I think it'll be a nice place to stop, by at night, but I don't think it's going to drive up their business very much. I mean, it could bring, more fights and stuff on campus, but I think there's houses really close to here, really big party houses that are really close to campus, and fights happen there, people drink there. So I think that that's where the fights are going to happen the most. But I mean, if everyone's like, oh, hey, let's leave the party and go to Bravo's, I mean, there could be fights that happen here.
We also talked to Caleb Quimby, a newcomer to the Bravo's restaurant.
I personally don't think this will bring more violence on a campus. I feel like the violence this year is not due because Bravo's is open so late. I think it's more because of how people are violent, and they were the ones that were actually causing the violence, not because of Bravo's being open till late. It was just, this was a place that they could go congregate at that time, and that's kind of why the violence, I think, happened. Most other people, they can see violence at houses or just walking around. It doesn't really matter where you are, but since Bravo's was open at that time, that's why the violence happened here. I personally don't think this will bring more violence on a campus. I feel like the violence this year is not due because Bravo's is open so late. I think it's more because of how people are violent, and they were the ones that were actually causing the violence, not because of Bravo's being open till late. It was just, this was a place that they could go congregate at that time, and that's kind of why the violence, I think, happened.
Becca Green, a 4-month employee of Bravo's Pizza, had this to say.
Definitely get a lot of drunk people and college students because everyone's happy that it's the weekend, so we usually have people come in until basically till 3 o'clock. Usually when they're drunk, they end up spilling something or knocking something over, but most of them are pretty nice for the most part. Thank you.
Although late-night violence at Bravo's Pizza was an issue in the past, customers and staff believe that it will not be an issue in the future. Thank you for watching the Mesa Messenger newscast.